Where Kamala, you're fired. Get out of here. You're fired.
A very good afternoon and welcome back to Havana Media. My name is Boniface Awino, and as usual, I'm going to be your host for today. Now, I didn't know that U.S. elections, Donald Trump winning the U.S. elections will be celebrated in Kenya. And a lot of people will be much concerned about that because maybe I thought that this one is an election that does not even bother Kenyans. Okay, where are they even involved? Why are Kenyans even bothered with the elections? But a friend of mine called me and really celebrated. He is one of these guys that are in the government, not actually in the government like as per se, but let me not just say whether it's the government, but is there. So the guy called me and was celebrating. I was like, okay, what's wrong, my guy? And he was like, I'm really happy because Donald Trump has won the election. So it means that Kenya is going to change. So I was like, okay, tell me why. Tell me. And he was like, you mean you are you mean you don't know what is going on? And now I started reflecting. And now the moment he mentioned the name of Meg White, now I started recalling. We know that Meg White is a U.S. ambassador who is in Kenya, and all these things she was brought in by Joe Biden, and we know that relationship that has been in between Joe Biden and Donald and William Ruto. It has not been that. It has been a relationship that can lead to death, can cause a lot of massacres, can cause a lot of problems in a country, and it means that Donald Trump winning is a win for Kenyans. Now let us get into this reason. Number one reason as to why Donald Trump winning is a win for Kenyans is this. Now, Donald Trump was talking about, has been, according to his policies mentions very well that there will be no this issue of immigration, like just move into US the way you want, just go to United States the way you want. Now, and we remember very well, one of the agreements between William Samoei Ruto and Joe Biden was that some of the skilled Kenyans will come from Kenya to go and work in the US. And Joe Biden together with Kamala Harris were supporting it, so they were on the same team. So it meant that if at all Kamala Harris won the election, and then all the agreements that were between William Samoei Ruto and Joe Biden will be established. Now that Donald Trump has won the election, it means that all the agreements between William Ruto and Joe Biden are gone. So Meg White, a lot of people are saying that Meg White is supposed to start packing her belongings to go to US because all these problems, she's the cause of all these problems. Remember the IMF, all these things that have been happening. United States demanding a place to build the military camp, and they were saying that they need it emergency, like they need it urgently. And when I did that, I saw a lot of people commenting on this on the comment section. By the way, a lot of people are saying that the reason why United States want either Wajir or Turkana to build the military camp is because those two places have got minerals. The minerals. So what the United States is targeting, they're not even targeting to build the military camp for the protection. They're targeting the minerals that are within those places. Now ask why did they ask for other places apart from Wajir? Why didn't they ask other places apart from Turkana? Simply because they knew what they want. They know the target. They know their target. They know what they're aiming at. So Donald Trump winning United States election and becoming the 47th president, it means that there are a lot of things that are going to change. So that trip that William Ruto has been having in the US, like here and there, and surprisingly, one thing I know with Donald Trump is that he's a no-nonsense man. Because how comes William Ruto went and sat on the president's seat back then during Joe Biden's time? Can it work during Donald Trump? With the policies that Donald Trump has. So it's not only a win for Kenyans, but also a win for Africa, because you'll realize that a lot of people who have been, a lot of skilled people who have been that the government is planning, the governments are planning to take to United States, they will not have that opportunity or the chance to take them there. Because why would you take your people to go and work abroad, yet you can use them in your own country? These guys can really help you in your country. Why take them abroad? Why take them abroad? So another reasons why another reason as to why Trump winning the election is a win for Kenyans and for African is economic pragmatism. Now, talking about economic pragmatism, it is going to allow. I think some people are saying that. It is going to this issue of Trump winning the election is going to allow most of the African countries to depend on themselves economically. Yeah, like Kenya is going to depend on them. They will not depend on other countries to do their things. Building an economy is not that much easy and also not that much difficult. But now the problem is going to borrow too much. You borrow, you keep on borrowing. The moment you're borrowing, it's like you are killing the economy of your own country, because what you borrow you have to pay back. So borrowing is good, but now the time that you will be paying back, the question will be, okay, you borrowed 100 billion. You borrowed 2.5 trillion. What did you do with all these 2.5 trillion? Can you account for it? Can it come back? What you did with it, is it easy for it to be brought back through you build a road? Is that road worth the 2.5 million? You borrowed, you went to United States, you went to Germany, you went to China, and you took a loan of maybe let's say 20 trillion. What did you do with that 20 trillion? Can you account for the 20 trillion that you did? So I think this is also another way of most African countries depending on themselves or economically with the things that they have. The last one, another thing is admiration of directness. People are saying that Donald Trump is very much strict. It is true. Now, even if you listen to the way Donald Trump is speaking, it tells you that this guy really knows what he's doing. Like he can stand for the truth. He means what he says. So that one is also people are saying that it's going to be a win for most of African countries and leaders. Most of those leaders who likes going abroad. So they will be restricted. They know what to do when they sit on the table with Donald Trump, because he's a guy who will correct you instantly. Now let us leave alone this issue of lukewarming between Joe Biden and William Ruto. That William Ruto goes there, he does what he does, he sits on the seats, they dine, he laughs with them, then ask questions. He answers the way he wants, and yet he's targeting to be the president up to 2030. Where? So I think a win for the United States, Donald Trump being the president, is a win for Kenyans. And mostly, I just want us to focus on this issue of Meg White. If there is someone who have caused a lot of problems in this country, people are saying that it's Meg White. I really don't know whether you think you think the same as these guys who are saying that Meg White has caused a lot of problems in our country. I really don't know whether you think the same. But one thing I think these people that are saying that they have a point, because Meg White has been Joe Biden's puppet. So Meg White being Joe Biden's puppet, now they converted William Ruto, the president, to be their puppet. Remember during the time that William Ruto was in US, a lot of people, there are these people that were singing that William Ruto US puppet. So are you seeing that is how William Ruto was turned into a puppet? Like he must just do what the US wants. But I don't think if Donald Trump will have that time of maybe convincing William Ruto to do what he wants. His work is to change the lives. That is his aim. His aim is to change the lives. So I'm seeing other people are saying, someone is saying here that congratulations Donald Trump, Africa is overjoyed. Your urgent mission, number one, Mr. President, recall the infamous Meg White from her Kenyan throne. We are already planning a continent-wide celebration dance for her departure. So are you seeing a lot of people are against Meg White being in Kenya? Some people, let me look at what people are saying. a lot of people are saying that Meg White is supposed to go back to US, that Donald Trump should recall her because she's the person who caused all these problems in the country Kenya. But the main issue is that Meg White must go back to US, and a lot of people are disappointed. The disappointment that is in these people, I really don't know whether William Ruto will congratulate Donald Trump, and yet there's a time that they were seen together with Meg White toasting. They were taking some wine and toasting. So his expectation was that perhaps maybe Kamala Harris will win the election. Let me also know what you think at the comment section concerning this issue of Donald Trump winning the election and Kenyans insisting that Meg White must go back to US whether she likes it or not, and they are urging the president, that is Donald Trump, to arrange on how Meg White can fly back to US. Let me know what you think. After all, guys, that is all for today. Let me also know what you think in the comment section. Until we meet again in the next video, if it is possible, I've been your host, Boniface Owino. Bye bye.